Good evening. Okay. I have to do a quick check because there was no Windows update today, so I've always got to check whenever things go. Audio seems to be going alright. I'm always paranoid whenever Windows does its updates. But we seem to be good. The roulette wheel has spun in our favour today. Right. So, starting off in a slightly different place because I've made some more little tweaks and changes because I moved some more things over from my main character to this one. Just a couple of extra skills and a few items here and there. Did a few test runs with new bits and pieces, but it's like the vast majority of it is the same. So just so you can see what it is. Oh, I sold something. I sold a human. Right. Okay. So done a few of these things. Just spam through these. Clean this off as well. Get a few extra points here and there. There we go. Oh, got a few bits and pieces there. Lovely, lovely jubbly. Right. What we got? You see, yeah, a few items here. I've been collecting from quests, missions, whatever you want to call them. Right. See, I've got 1 million credits at the moment, which is nice. Very nice actually. So, looking at the, are we on the what's it? Sorry. There's a few things here. I've been proceeding with these projects as well, moving these forward. Just because these are the ones I'm going to be doing some bits and pieces with. I'm trying to remember which ones I wanted to get. I think they're coming at tier 3 or 4. That's Chronoton, so I don't think there's necessarily stuff with that. I have also made a few changes to my. Should we call it my? Oh, no, one won't. Right, here we go. Yep, to my land build. Got a kit there, gold tier. Polaron bombardment, which is basically like a type thing that comes down, like an ion cannon, that sort of thing. Polaron bombardment. Right, let's make sure these are all. I think I'm going to need them for this mission. Right, so we have got the drone. Yep, we've got the combat triage subroutine, which is basically a healing one. So I can go up on there. Full auto sweep. We have the Gaito companion, which is our little late boy. The medical nanite cloud. That's there as well. Motivation, piercing strikes. Yeah, all these ones here basically. Security escort, which is like that bad boy down there. Shroud. Yeah, I have to remember to keep using that. Threatening attack is. I do more damage, but I get more attacked on me. Watcher robots is. Where's that? That is. Is that? Basically, it does just like little bot attacks. Trajectory bending. Yeah, that's what it sounds like. Bend it. So for traits, I've done a few changes on traits. Where is it? I have now got. Where is it? Fluidic Cocoon, chance to increase energy damage, which is basically when I receive kinetic damage, which is basically from torpedoes, then I get 20% chance to get a bonus amount of energy damage. And you can see how that could be a bit interesting. Starship traits. I haven't got any active ground stuff unlocked really yet, so I'm going to really fill in there. But essentially, you know, there's been not a huge amount of change, like a bit of promotion here and there, just to sort of level up my crew, but again, just to sort of give me options for the future. Right, so plans for today include, well, I'm not limited to, doing the last mission, Home, which we've already got it's in progress, yeah, or the Dominion Homeworld, as you can see. That's why it's called Home. So, in progress, here we go. Right, so, like I said, we get a choice between... Yeah, I am probably going to run this mission a few times so I can get each one of these items because I do really want them. But I'm probably going to go for the torpedo. Now, whilst it does look like it's got a little less damage compared to it there, as you can see, 245 DPS versus 428. Something to keep in mind is that this is... not mounted, so it's not taking into account any of my buffs. So let's just very quickly see if I can get this on there so I can see like the raw details, so to speak. So I'm going to take it from the front just so you can kind of see it. There you go. So you can see, yeah, 428 DPS, and that does 245. Not a huge amount, but it does have a little bit more other stuff to it, like it's part of a set item and other things as well. So you can see there is an advantage to it, even though it doesn't on the surface look like it's going to do more damage, because it's a quantum torpedo. It's designed to just hit heavy and hit hard. It will start to stack because it's an energy torpedo, which means anything that affects energy will affect all the other buffs as well. So I'm going to keep it on there so you can kind of see that there. 428 is basically exactly the same 428. Also, I've done a couple of not called patrols, which is like little mini missions you can just do to test out your builds, get some XP, stuff like that, and that has helped me level up my ship, and I am now at tier 5, which means I now have, well, the Frosty now has kinetic and energy damage as well. So all my weapons will have more energy damage. Where is it? Critical chance. Everything else like that. So, let's just get on with this, shall we? Yeah, let's just get on with this. Mission to save the Founder's homeworld from the Herc. Who Garrick basically summoned to there because he was quite rightly upset. Right, let me just get the so my audio's a bit out of balance there. Right. So I'm not going to replay this multiple times on stream, but I will play it over the weekend a few times just to sort of get the extra items.
Previously on Star Trek Online,
That's a most important cutscene.
as you know it, is on the verge of collapse. Without your help, the Herc will win the war of attrition. What's
Yeah.
happening?
Well, the Herc are pissed.
Yes, Garrick, I found your mysterious widget. What is it exactly? It's not Karem.
It's a beacon.
I found a similar device on Bejor.
These devices called the Herc, and we put them there.
Yeah,
Other founders
Odo kind of deserved that.
Odo, look out!
hold your fire. I think it's trying to communicate.
And then Wei-Hoon shot it because he was naughty boy.
We can't hold off the Herc forever.
Alliance forces are spread too thin to help.
I like this recap.
We need the Klingons, brother. Otherwise, we're doomed.
The Sword of Kahless, as promised.
Once again, the House of Quark delivers. Martok will be pleased.
You found a secret I've kept for millennia.
The origin of the Herc infestation.
And you're rolling it.
The Dominion must endure.
I'm afraid I can't allow that. As we speak, every Herc in the quadrant is homing in on the signal.
And now the conclusion.
Really
I arrived here ahead
makes it feel like an episode.
engage the Herc near the planet. You've made your point, Garrick. Deactivate the Herc lure device you placed on the homeworld before this gets out of hand.
Agreed. Bring this to an end now.
I'm afraid that's the problem, Ambassador. I deactivated it several minutes ago.
What?
Then why are the Hercs still attacking? Don't play games with me here, Garrick. I'm warning you.
Counselor?
Perhaps they're still attacking due to a deep hatred of your people. After all, the Founders are directly responsible for their state of mind, body, and soul. I can't say I blame them for...
Gentlemen?
Enough. Both of you. We don't have time for this. There's bigger problems to deal with here, starting with that swarm of Herc vessels nearby.
Cassie makes a good point.
Agreed. My fleet is already engaged near the planet, but Herc reinforcements keep arriving. Try to punch through the swarms so we can join up.
Very well. Helm, take us in.
We may be needing your solution to this problem soon, Doctor.
Right. Everyone come in.
Since yours failed.
Here we go.
Some might argue against.
So the ship's a little bit more powerful than it was before. Not by a huge amount, but it all starts to stack up. As time goes by, it'll get more and more powerful. That's it. I mean, technically I'm just supposed to just get through to that marked one over there, but... Interesting to see...
This is the Chimera. We're here to help.
The CSS Steadfast stands ready to assist you as well.
Zangief. Right. There we go. It's getting close. And... let's go.
My ship won't last much longer. We need to deal with the swarm attacking it immediately.
All those crits. And like a little spin around there. Got that one. See all the buffs my ship's getting up the top there. Oh, more coming. Right, so just... oh, I'm actually trying to get some damage so I can do the repair endeavour. Not by a huge amount, but it's oh, more. That's good. Like I said, I just need 2k more damage. There we go. There's the endeavour done. There's a lot. There's a lot. I mean, this is like the entire swarm heading our way. So, oops, a bit too far. There go my torpedoes.
Well done. The ship's taken heavy damage, but she'll survive.
We've bought ourselves some time. Let's hope it's enough. Julian, is your plan ready? It may be our best hope to end things now.
I still find it amusing that I don't know if they're still married now, but the Nana Visitor and the Alexander Siddig, the guy who plays Bashir, for a time, they may still be more married.
It's as ready as possible, Captain. The challenge of frontier medicine, I'm afraid, is that there is never enough time. I've created a program that will enable the Herc to synthesize the compound they need to come to their senses. I've also put together a core sample of the compound for them to utilize in mass production. That is the easy part.
What's the hard part?
And the hard part? What do you need to make this happen?
This is where it gets so difficult.
From what we've learned about the Herc, the best way to make this happen will be to enter the data into one of their core computer systems. It'll need to be a command-level system with fleet-wide override authority.
Oh, easy.
Systems of that caliber are only found on Herc dreadnoughts.
So basically the best defended ships in their fleet. Fantastic.
There's a Herc dreadnought heading toward the planet as we speak. It's slow, so we should be able to intercept it. I recommend we engage that ship and disable it, if possible. We'll need to get a team on board to carry out Julian's plan.
That's what we're here for. We are the Jem'Hadar. We're going to battle to reclaim our lives. Victory. Oh man, look that up. Man. Victory is life. Good evening. Right. So yeah, we're gonna have to get onto the Herc dreadnought. Lovely. Oh yes, look at those big booms. Alright. Oh, that was a bit rude. So yeah, like I said, I'm going to go for the on this first run the torpedo from the reward, but I will be replaying to get the other as well because they are part of my build. Well, my build plan. Make sure your away teams are ready for fight. Excuse me, Captain. We are Jem'Hadar. We were literally born ready to fight.
I'll send some of my best. Dukan Rex will lead a Jem'Hadar away team, while Loris will assist Dr. Bashir.
I mean, that's literally what we were made for, to fight. Very well.
Right. Let's get the away teams on that dreadnought before it calls for backup.
Agreed.
Loris and I have all we need. We're ready to beam over when you are.
Let's beam over. You see that? Look at those boys. We are ready to kick bottom. Letting Hurk dreadnought.
We'll need to find their central computer core. Once we're there, I'll begin the override process that will allow us to transmit our data on the cure. When that's done, we can instruct each ship in their fleet to replicate the cure and distribute it to every Hurk on board.
Easy.
Of course, we need to reach the command center in one piece to do so.
Don't you worry. Me and the boys have got this. Especially because, like I say, I've got new equipment, one new kit. I want to see what this Polaron beam does. Polaron bombardment.
Get ready to fight.
Just because I want to see what it does. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we are kicking much more bottom now. Unfortunately, it's a shame that one of the most powerful ground weapons I have access to is unfortunately Phaser, which is annoying. It's a TR-116, a very powerful rifle. Maybe not the most powerful, but it's does the job. Alright. How are we doing for How are we doing for Ketracel? Okay, we're going to Ketracel. There you go. See? Ooh, that's a blue item. Ooh, personal shield. Are we taking it? Alright. So I may change the ground weapon that he uses to something else, but I may upgrade it. I don't know. I'm still going to try and keep as much possible to Polaron, to keep him fitting with the whole Dominion Jem'Hadar vibe. But like I say, that does include the hybrid types as well, like Polaron Disruptor and stuff like that. The hybrid types are pretty good. Right. Oh, he's a big boy. Right, hang on. There we go. Oh, that was my fault. I was looking at the commands.
Proceed with caution. I'm reading numerous hazards in the area. This section of the ship has taken heavy...
Yeah, I understand. Oops, we went the way. Oh, there you go. No, okay, so that door's stuck. Right. I said I could take a shortcut, but never mind. I follow the, what do you call it? Follow the yellow road, really, I suppose. Hello. Oh, it's disappeared again. Well, apparently I've defeated 500 Hurk. Fantastic, just by walking down the corridor. Ah, yeah, that's why it's the boys, they were helping. That's it. Zoom. There we go, that's a bit better. I'm going to have to look into what my keybinds are, because I can vaguely remember having a keybind which was like, target this creature. I think it was like Y. I think. Oh, one of our boys is unconscious. Right. No. Right, let's wake him up. There we go. Yeah, I do need to upgrade their gear at some point, but it's not essential. This means the mission's taking like a minute or two longer, that's all. Oh yeah, that Polaron bombardment is nice. Those things are difficult as well, because they're attacking like with I think like psychic damage or something, which very few things can defend against. His wife, it's brilliant. That actually makes things a bit easier. So I think it's like, you lot, attack that person there. Which is good when you're... Oh, and Vex drop. He's fallen. He's fallen over. Yeah. Tetrion. Don't really use Tetrion, but never mind. I could go down there, but you know what? Screw it. Let's just go to the control center. The very green highlighted thing on the map there. Hello. Also, this is a little bit more of a difficult mission compared to some of the other ones because it assumes that you've gone through a lot of the previous arcs, so your character should be a little bit more powerful. Oh, and also this is a brand new character. Oh, Virex, he's fallen over again. Right. Come on. Stand up. Go on. You've been disappointment to you and your house. Oh, sorry, that's a Klingon. God, there's so many of them. It's supposed to represent the point that it is a swarm after all. You know what? Let's bring out one of my Watcher robots as well. See if they can help. See that? Whoa! That's what they look like. Those are... Oh my god, they look like replicators from Stargate. I've never used that skill module before. Yeah, it's kind of... Little scorpions. Right, alright, they're cool. I like them. Summons 3 Watcher robots for 45 seconds. The anti-pro... where's Bishop? Oh, he's right there, right in front of me.
Excellent work. It's time for Loris and I to finish this. Keep your weapons handy, however. We're breaking into a secure computer system here. The Herc are bound to take offense.
I bet.
Keep them busy while we do our work, or this will be a wasted trip.
Yeah, all the time you need, Doctor. Right, so basically we are... That's it, right. So let's summon them. Let's summon them as well. Also, Shard of Possibilities because it'll be funny. Basically summons more of me from alternate universes. No, I'm not joking. It's exactly what it is.
This one goes here. That one goes there.
Oh, Loris is getting a bit stressed.
I was saving time by inverting the feed now instead of later.
Unusual to hear her angry. Well, she does get... Well, she's still a Vorta, so she's still capable of being angry. Which is good. In a way. As long as she doesn't kill Bashir, then it's all good. Right, target that, get over there. Right, oh, some more over there. See, this is where turrets would come in quite handy. Oh, sarcasm as well now.
I wouldn't even be in Starfleet anymore if it weren't for this Herc nonsense.
Yeah, it's kind of the Dominion's fault on this, so... You can understand why they're arguing. They're both very, very stressed as well. Alright. Let's keep spanning that. That's the battle. Oh, see, it's the drone.
We're running out of time.
Yeah, look, there's my little battle drone. There it is. He's just buzzing around up there like a...
To translate Herc language and reverse engineer their technology.
Yeah. See, now I'm actually paying attention to what's going on. We're actually surviving a tiny bit longer. There's so... I mean, I was going to say there's so many of them, but we are on their dreadnought, so... Oh, some more. Okay, and what we got? Okay, so what? 5th left to go. Oh, guys, even more. God, this is gonna be so bad when we, if we ever like made friends. Like, yeah, sorry about that. We slaughtered like 90% of your crew. Sorry. This is all experience, so I'm not complaining too much, but still, there's a lot. Oh, getting close. Getting close. Almost there. Even more. Oh god, there's even more of them. Right, summoning the... There we go. Everyone target that one. Even more of them. Like I said, these things are kind of like the Tyranids. Not exactly, just like how they consume and eat and consume. Whereas the Tyranids do have like, you know, all their biotech and that kind of thing. Where's Bashir gone? Where is he? Oh, he's over the other side, right, okay. Ooh. I dare one of you go and stand in the middle of that. Go on, it'd be funny.
Almost ready here. The system needs the physical samples of the cure for final analysis and processing. Shall I proceed?
Do it. Oh, Weyoun. What a surprise.
Are you insane, Weyoun? That was our last hope.
How is this possible? You were in prison.
I was liberated by those who still served the truth.
Although Weyoun's got all bruises and stuff.
There is only one traitor here, Weyoun. It's time you paid the price for your treachery.
Pathetic. You can't even kill someone properly.
Oh, he looks unhinged, which is brilliant.
To instruct you. You! Jem'Hadar! Make yourself useful. Kill them. Giving you an order! Open fire! Kill them, now!
I think not.
Yeah. Well,
Not a moment too soon.
Well, that version of him's gone.
Bashir to command.
Remember, Vorta are cloned. So I think that's probably like Weyoun 9 or something. Right, back to the ship. Yeah. The Jem'Hadar, they don't like Weyoun.
We need to give the doctor the time he needs to transmit data on the cure.
Acknowledged. Ready, lad. Alright. Here we go. More shooty bang bangs. Again, I just love the ship combat in this. Like, part of me thinks they could make an entire game just based on the ship combat, but that's not what Star Trek is about. you know, some of the ground missions can be fun. Look, see how much more powerful my ship is as well now. Just because I've added a couple of new consoles, changed a few things here and there, a couple of extra traits. I'm taking them out a little bit easier. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I'm losing my shield, something chronic, but... Did you manage to get the Rex Alliance escorts? I don't know off the top of my head. Is that the new one? Or was that an older one? Because if it's the older one, probably not. But if it's the brand new one, yes. Oh, anniversary from a while back? Maybe not. Because I did take like about a year or two off from playing the game, so... Probably not. I say, it wasn't like the game itself was bad, I just got, say, burnt out playing it.
You're in quite a fix there, Odo.
Brilliant observation, Quark. What do you want?
Forgive my brother, Odo. We're here to help.
The Ferengi cavalry? I thought I'd seen everything.
I'll double check because I may have got it. I may have got it.
Say hello to my dangerous friends.
Well, Quark?
Rom, where are they?
Lose something? Like your nerve, perhaps?
Oh, now that is an entrance.
Takufma, the Unforgettable, lit the beacon of Kahless to restore glory to the Empire. Today...
Is that Worf? Yep, that's Worf.
Worf, son of Moog, does the same. United, we now go to fight the enemy of our ancestors. Today, we will fight the Herc. I now hold the weapon they fear most. The Sword of Kahless has been returned to us. Join me now in honorable combat. Show the Herc what it truly means to be Klingon. For Kahless, for the Empire, Kapla!
Kapla! Yeah, it's like someone riding in the cavalry wielding Excalibur. Right. Now we've got the our Klingon friends have joined in the fun. Very nice. Right. So just fly around, shoot whatever. Indulge yourself, gunners. My Vengeance has the battle anti-proton weapons, which basically ricochet from one ship to another. So when they're all swarmed up like this, in like close proximity, it just becomes a massacre. Because they can bounce between like different ships and hit each other multiple times. It's brutal. Also very satisfying. That's it. Number 16 seconds. There you go. Defeat the remaining Herc. Gladly. Ooh, that torpedo spread. Very nice. There's something satisfying about seeing a full spread of torpedoes just obliterating your enemy. Like that. Although that does have a very good shield. There we go.
The arrival of the Klingons has given us more time in space, but the situation on the surface is dire. Herc's forces are breaking the Jem'Hadar defense lines. We need to do what we can to help. I'm beaming directly to the Great Link to aid my people.
The time has come. The Herc mean to ravage everything in their path. We will not allow it. We will stand against them, as Kahless once stood, defiant and proud. Fight well!
Hey, thanks for the follow there, Max Matt. Thank you. Qapla' indeed. I mean, when you see how like the Jem'Hadar and everything can work, you can kind of understand why the Klingons and the Jem'Hadar have like a mutual respect for each other. Like I can't think what the episode name was, but it's when Worf got captured by the Dominion, and they were like, "Yeah, you fight well, Klingon. You fight well," kind of thing. But it's like it's a shame we're on opposite sides because, yeah, I'd be very happy to fight alongside you. Unfortunately, we're Dominion. You're helping the Federation. It's not going to happen at the moment. But it's like warrior cultures, but like approaching it from different ways, type thing. Right, let's beam my boys down. Oh, that music never gets old. Yeah. Now, again, I'll say one thing I really do love how they do the ship combat in this. Like it's not perfect, but it just feels right. Like the big heavy ships do take ages to turn. The like the escort types, like the Defiant, you want to give those things cannons and then just doing like a strafing run and getting loads of whatever's in the way, just as you just go brrr, as you fly past, and you have to brake and then do like a 180 turn and come back and do it again. Okay, the ships just feel right to me. Carriers are great fun. Carriers are great fun to have. I think one of my old characters is actually like a carrier specialist, and it's absolutely disgusting when I can just unleash, just like hang back and just be like a swarm of everything just gets launched up, and then I see a small target in the distance just go. I'll see. You're like a little heavier ship. The bigger ships do feel like they do take ages to turn. Like the ship I've got. Oh.
Kahless! How do we find him?
Wait till he's finished talking before I continue.
Give us light to see forever! Will he hide from us always? Never!
Also, I like taking screenshots. But yeah, the bigger ships do feel like they can take a smacking. You can always buff turn rate. Exactly, yeah. That's pretty much what I've got.
Our defenses at the link. Meet me there.
Let's try and think, what have I got on my ship? Yeah, there's evasive maneuvers. So this is the new console I have added. It's from one of the, I think it's one of the Phoenix bags. I think Phoenix boxes, which I had this token for, so I picked up one of those. If you notice, plus 20% to all damage. And then there's like the stuff from the bonuses from this, there's other bits and pieces, there's this one as well. And this is why I'm picking up the torpedo. Now you can see it does plasma damage. Almost every ship has an RCS acceleration console. I don't think I've got one on this character. But yeah, this, like I say, this is in no way, shape or form a finished build. This is a very much work in progress build. But for giggle, also picked up my Kobayashi Maru, which is the resupply pods and things like that, which is, I should have done that at the beginning, but never mind. But that gives like little buffs there as well. You can see. I've also picked. Now technically, this does give plus the phaser damage. I'm doing a Polaron build, but I'm not getting it for that. I'm getting it for the accuracy rating, and also that's very sweet activation. But yeah, the Domino is great. Look at that there. Plus 25% bonus to all damage. Plus 25% recharge speed. Plus 100% recharge speed for torpedo weapons. Yeah, that's pretty jazzy. That's pretty jazzy.
Right. We'll meet you there as soon as we can. And Odo, be careful.
Yeah, it's. I say this is very, very much a work in progress build.
The Jem'Hadar have come to our.
So I've got some reputation stuff to do as well.
We will return.
Like the. What would you call it? The. Oh, is it? The Lucari, I think it is. I need to get something from the Discovery. Something from, I think it's the Delta Alliance. The Temporal Defense Initiative, because there's some good stuff on there that's helpful. The competitive one, because the engines on that are really good. And of course, Gamma Task Force, because it's Gamma Quadrant stuff. So of course I'm going to pick this. Right, there we go. Okay, so we've got to head towards the Great Link. Oh, here we go. We have got the Herc coming in. Also, my other captain is like I say, my main is like I say, very Borg themed, like for simulations and stuff like that. Oops. Oh god, I'm being. There we go. Been a security team. Right, I remember right. I've also got a couple of duty officers, which give me. Oh, hello. One of our lads is down. Where's he gone? Yep, no, he's down this way. I do an ARC mission. Yes, this is the last of the Gamma Quadrant arc. But what I'm doing on this playthrough, I'm going from the Gamma Quadrant. I'm not doing all of them because I've been playing this game since beta for absolutely freaking years. So once I've done this mission, I'm going to be working through. Next will be the Future Proof, and then I'm going to be working all the way through to Kings and Queens. And once I've done that one, I'll be finishing off with the Iconia War because I quite like that one. The rest of them are they're okay. Like I said, they're okay. It's just I've done them so many times over the years. I've just got mind-numbingly bored of doing them.
Fight well. Good. There are many Herc between us and the Great Lake.
I mean, I've literally been playing this game since beta, which is like 16, 17 years ago.
Dead.
Victory is life. Also, I quite like Jem'Hadar. I've been on a major Star Trek kick recently as well with watching Starfleet Academy, playing the RPG as well. Been starting a new campaign with that. So yeah, my Star Trekkiness has gone out quite a bit, for want of a better term. Oh god, there's more there. Didn't see him. He's a big lad. Right, target the big fucker. There we go. Get him. Oh, got. Yeah, so you can see, my guys, they drop a little bit, but then again, I haven't really upgraded any of their gear. So I need to do that at some point, but I'm in no rush. Thanks. The Jem'Hadar, we'll just grab another one. Right, you know what? Some of these ones. Myself as well. There we go. Right. Let's bring loads of.
Won't last long out in the open like this.
Kira, you're in a different uniform in your little thumbnail there.
Odo to Kira. We're fortifying our position near the Great Link.
Understood. We're on our way.
So couldn't we have been like a little closer to where the Great Link is? Still. God, that pushback attack is annoying. No, I don't. I've had bad issues with people just randomly joining missions, so I've had to do a complete. If I don't know the person IRL, I don't do missions and stuff with people, just simply because I've had bad things with people I don't know IRL joining and let's just say saying things and doing things that could get me in trouble. So.
Under attack nearby. Go to them and destroy the wretched creatures who would attack our guards.
Well, thank you for offering.
You are also forbidden to kill yourself if a
Oh, I don't like the water.
in your presence. We need every able body in the fight.
Yes, whatever. Get out of the way, Vorta. See, you don't even have a name. You're just called Vorta Commander, so go away. There we go, down here. Alright, so... Oh god, there's a lot of them down to the south. Oh, there's so many of them. Alright, what we've got here, this is... No, what's the recharge on that? Can't remember. Oh god, there's a freaking... Oh, I didn't even realise the changeling was there. I thought that was a rock.
This founder is losing morphogenic matrix stability.
Oh,
there are more friendly life signs.
I think he just died.
We should do what we can for them. This isn't on you, okay? Stay with us. We need everyone to fight the Hurk.
Yeah, that changeling just died. Oh, that's a pickle. Right, so we're gonna go down here. Deal with this git. They've got so many items as well. I wish there was some kind of auto loot system, but I suspect that would probably be an issue with that. Right, okay, let's see if we can help this changeling.
I don't know something. I thank you for your service.
Well, at least he didn't die. Which is good. Oh god, so I've got a little army going on here. Right, that's that one done. Okay, there's the next one. Next one is... Oh, he's off. Right, there's one up here, I think. Yep, okay, there's one over there. Right, don't help you.
Is this some sort of solid invasion?
Yes! Technically it is. Oh, okay. Echo's down. Where's he gone? Where is he? He's down. Nope, no, he's back this way. He's literally right there. I didn't even see him. Right. Rem, you're our medic. You should be doing this. You should be helping them. I mean, I know he's a Jemadar and everything, but still, come on. Target you. Still, this is like the last mission of the arc as well, so it is a little bit more difficult. It's a nice introduction, I think, to the old arc system. It is a bit of a shame they don't really have the opportunity to do more of them because, you know, quite a few of the actors, like Aaron, Renee, and a few of the others have unfortunately passed. And whilst they could use pre-recorded vocals, it wouldn't be the same. It would be odd. Alright. Okay, so we saved 3 out of the 4 changelings, which isn't too bad. So yeah, you see that? That's not water. That liquid there is not water. That's the Great Link. You know, changing one towards it. Do we watch him merge with the Great Link? Does he merge, or does he just stand there? He's just going to stand there. Yeah, he's just going to stand there, right. Oh, he's gone now. Typical, he merged when we weren't looking.
You made it. Good. We're going to need all the help we can get here. It looks like the Hurk are focusing their attacks on the Link. I called for reinforcements, but most of our lines have been overrun. We're going to make a stand here and hope the Doctor's plan is successful. If not, if we fail, this may be the day the Dominion dies.
Right, well, we make our stand here and now. Yep. Right. Aim. Bring all the thingies. Let's go. You know what? Screw it. No. See, our outfit's changed again.
The call's been sent, but they may not arrive in time.
We'll do what we can. What we have then.
Those little drones are cool. I like them.
As always.
Hey.
Until the end.
Oops. Right, let's see what we've got. Let's
I'm not sure I like the way you said that, Odo.
There we go. I'll just keep spamming that.
Nerys, if we don't make it.
No, now's not the time, Odo.
No, now is not the time.
I forgot you said that.
There may not be a better time.
You're right. And I understand what you do.
You do?
Oh, no. Well, why am I facing that way?
For everything.
Yes. And I forgive you.
I know. I feel...
Oh, okay. Right, let's give some of those. Okay, so that includes there's some... Right. So many of them. Also, I'm trying to work out, how do the Herc get down to the planet? Do they have beaming tech? Because I've never seen them beaming in. Or do they take like the Tyranid approach and just basically drop from orbit? Because they do have access to some technology, they've established that. But obviously because they've got the ship and everything, but I've never seen them actually beaming in. Every culture's got their own style of beaming, for example. Like you can almost tell who's beaming in or what transport system's being used by the beaming effects. Oh, apparently I've dealt 300,000 Podron damage. Very nice. Still going. Still going. There's obviously some kind of like hidden timer, I think. And of course the Vorta's just standing there like a lemon. Also, the bodies are like, I know for gameplay reasons why they don't keep the bodies here, but it would be amusing if, like, as we're playing it, like the bodies just start piling up. But then again, it would be a bit tricky because we die regularly as well. So, oh, there we go. There we go. Okay. Oh, just beat the... Wow, just absolutely beat the living daylights out of their Jem'Hadar. And I have an invisible gun.
Nerys, are you hurt?
It's just a scratch. I'm fine.
Tis but a scratch.
Down here, Odo. Keep fighting.
We can't hold this position much longer.
That's Jem'Hadar, for we're about to die, Doctor. Are you ready?
Not without the Ketracel components needed for the cure.
Ketracel. Yes. Victory.
Wait! Stop!
Is life.
I mean, his body is like absolutely saturated with Ketracel, so... And that is why, whilst you can have him as a crew member, he is a hologram. I wasn't going to say anything until that scene, but yeah, that is why every version of him you see is a hologram. That's disconcerting. Oh, there you go. That's their beaming tech. It's those orbs. Like, he's a big lad, isn't he? I mean, Jem'Hadar aren't small, but he's a big lad. It's like, because what? He's got to be probably about 10 feet?
It seems the
9?
battle is over, but how? What happened up there, Doctor?
I believe Dukan Rex realized that his own body contained the Ketracel material I needed to finalize the cure. He extracted what we needed at the cost of his life. Once the Herc were able to synthesize the cure, they came...
Could they not just taken some Ketracel capsules off of some of the fallen Jem'Hadar?
As we speak.
Yeah, well.
It's over, Odo. I won't say we won, but it's over.
At a great cost. Right, back to Deep Space Nine. Ooh, this one. Yeah, that's a mission I do like playing multiple times. Like, I don't mind doing it again to get the other items. I'm just not going to do that right now. Also, I do have to do the daily for the mission as well. Mission for the event. So, well, I don't have to, but the extra dilithium and reputation items will be very helpful. So, I'm going to, before I start the next arc, I will quickly do that. Also, I want to test to see how it, because I've been doing the mission with 7. So, I want to try this ship on the Borg mission, see how that goes. Now I've upgraded it a little bit. The first time I tried it, I just absolutely obliterated. I want to see how the upgrades can handle it. Also, to test out the new torpedo. Oops, excuse me. Yes. Yeah, I'm not quite at the point where I can get all those previous recruitment items just yet. I think I need another 5 hours, I think, before do that. Right. So, before I forget, what was the name of that ship? It was you were talking about? Alliance Rex. No, I don't have access to that one. Although, having said that, yeah, there's a few of these ones I don't have access. The Rex Alliance Escort. Yeah, see, there's quite a few of them I didn't get access to. So yeah, although having said that, I'm not technically part of the Federation yet, so it may be that it's not locked, it's unlocked. Yeah, I cannot talk. I'll have a look again later, but I don't think I've got access to it. Like I said, I did take a bit of a gap playing it.
There was nothing I could do for him on the Herc Dread.
It's nice that you can actually get like lots of free ships just by playing the game.
Devastating. Odo, you treated him like a son when we first found him on DS9, and I'm truly sorry.
He didn't even have a name when he left us. I'll make sure the name he found is never forgotten. I remember his first days on the station. All he wanted to do was fight. Didn't matter who. When he left, I thought I'd never see him again. Or if I did...
It is technically a Dominion ship, right?
The man I met years later still knew how to fight, but his reasons for doing so had changed dramatically. I'm proud to have known him. I wish I could have done more in the end.
So, if you've watched Deep Space Nine, and I'm assuming you probably have at some point, there is an episode when they find a baby Jem'Hadar in a little birthing pod, I suppose you could call it. And Odo, being what we now call a Dominion founder, obviously Jem'Hadar, genetic imprinting went, and yeah.
I suppose you're right. I believe Nerys, Captain Kira, was looking for you. She was at the Temple of the Prophets last I checked. If you'll excuse me, I'm going to pay my respects. We'll talk more later.
Very well. So yeah. In many ways, that is basically Odo's son. For want of a better term. Like, it's not biological son, because obviously, change things and everything else like that. But yeah, that is the entity he would have considered to be his son. Hello. Let's talk with Kaiopaka first.
It is good to see you once more. I was hoping we'd have a moment to speak on an important matter before your duties take you back to the stars.
What is on your mind, Eminence?
My thoughts often return to the Orb of Peace. It was no coincidence that it was found in the Gamma Quadrant, in the midst of 2 warring tribes. I believe it to be a message from the Prophets, one of guidance in troubled times.
So what you're telling me is that beings that exist outside of time foresaw this and planted an orb there just to help you come back and to help everyone else. I mean, who could have seen that coming?
Now that the conflict with the Herc, I feel it's time to explore this omen more thoroughly. The recent vision experienced by Loris is truly remarkable. That the prophets would speak to Avorta. Again, this is no coincidence.
Yes.
Simply put, I believe the orb is meant to broker a lasting peace between the people of our quadrants and the Dominion.
I mean, that's believable, but sorry, no, in character, back in character. I hope you're right, Eminence. Right, let's speak to Loris.
Hello again, my friend. It pleases me to see you. I have interesting news.
I hope it doesn't involve the Herc.
Thankfully, no. Rather, it involves the Orb of Peace that you returned with Kaiopaka. It has spoken to me. I've been exploring the meaning of that experience.
I bet that sort of like blew your mind.
After all, experts on such matters. While we all find it curious that an orb of the prophets would speak to Avorta, we also agree it would be foolish to ignore it.
What of your service to the Dominion? What of your service to the Dominion?
With the blessings of Founder Odo, I have been transferred to this quadrant to continue my studies of the orb and the prophets.
Oh, like an ambassador.
I also serve as Founder Odo's representative here. Diplomacy is my specialty, after all.
Oh, excellent.
I'm sure we'll be seeing one another again. May the blessings of the Founders and the prophets be yours.
Glad to hear it. See you around it. Yeah, so yeah, she's basically like an ambassador. I like that.
And here we are, once again. It's been quite a journey, hasn't it?
Indeed. What's next for you, Captain?
Funny you should mention that. After we got back, Starfleet Command offered me a number of postings, even the center chair on one of those shiny new cruisers.
I bet.
Tempting. But I chose to join the command staff here on DS9. Bajor and the Celestial Temple mean a lot to me, and this station is a good place to keep them both safe.
Yeah. I mean, it's also close to our mutual friend in the Gamma Quadrant.
Subtle, but you're not wrong. Odo and I have a lot to work out before we're back to where we were, but...
yeah, that's putting it mildly.
We've taken a few good steps in that direction. I think it'll work out. Eventually.
Yeah.
He's a hard man to read sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, he does have an interesting expression. But until next time, Captain.
Thank you for coming to visit. After all we've been through, it means a lot to have friends. Even if it reminds me of the ones we miss. Speaking of reunions, I think General Martok is leading the charge against the Bloodwine at Quark's.
Oh god.
I'm sure he'd want to congratulate.
Martok and the Klingons are going to absolutely rinse Quark's Bloodwine supply. And the new Captain. Right, why is that flashing? It does that sometimes, very weird. Right, just because I don't like it when those things flash like that. Right, let's collect these. There we go. I don't know. From the show, I always thought the Bajoran Temple was bigger, but then I remembered that, you know, this used to be a Cardassian, you know, mining hub, and this was like just like the equivalent of basically, like, yeah, just give them the cleaning closet, you know, to keep the Bajorans happy and stuff like that. Also, the fact that it's opposite Quark's does not escape me. What were you doing? Right, okay. Wow, we get to talk to everybody. Right, okay, you know what? Let's talk with Nagus and Lita.
We'll be here at DS9 until my ship is repaired. Fortunately, I have exclusive rights to the holosim of the battle. The sales of that alone will cover the cost of repairs, and then some. Some days, it's good to be the Grand Nagus.
I can only imagine.
I don't like to think about how close to disaster we were, though. Fortunately, there were people like you out there to bring us all back from the brink. All those adventures. You've got quite a story to tell. That reminds me. Have you ever considered making a holobiography? I think your life story would be quite popular and profitable.
Yeah, Jem'Hadar helps to save the Quadrant, yeah.
And cut you in on a share of the profits, say 25%?
That is an interesting offer, Nagus, but I must decline.
Suit yourself. The offer still stands if you change your mind.
I will consider it, but thank you.
Oh, I'm so glad to see this come to an end. But not as glad as everyone back on Ferenginar. It's a celebration of Rule 35 like no one's ever seen before. I mean, peace may be good for business.
There's Rule 35.
Getting out of hand.
Remember, do not look up Ferengi Rule 34. Just trust me on this one, okay? Don't do it.
When word got out that the Gamma Quadrant was open for business, the new Latinum rush was on. Open borders and free trade policies. My husband was practically weeping with joy. Oh, poor Odo.
Yep.
Thought he had his hands
That's gonna make
on DS9.
Grand Nagus Nog very rich. And I'm sure he'll rise to the challenge. Right. I am not talking to Morn. He will just not shut up.
That was quite the battle. I knew my father.
And yes, that joke, I will keep doing it.
Didn't think it involved leading the Klingon fleet to the fight. That said, we wouldn't have pulled this off without you. Glad you were here for this.
Likewise. What's next for you?
Starfleet's assigned the Chimera to peacekeeping duty in Herc space. We'll be working with the Joint Task Force to help the Herc get back on their feet again as well. There's a lot to be done, but we want to help them rejoin the galactic community.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair to the Herc, it literally wasn't their fault. The Dominion turned around and pretty much destroyed what can arguably be described as their hyper coffee, and it made them go a little bit wibbly.
It is, but my crew is up for the challenge. They're some of Starfleet's best. Take care of yourself out there. Don't be a stranger.
Same. That kind of hurts. Knowing that Aaron has passed away as well. Aaron Eisenberg, the guy who plays Nog. That's... Yeah, definitely.
A hard-fought battle and a well-earned victory.
07's in chat.
We almost missed it. Our fleet would have never left the Empire if it weren't for the Sword's return. Grilka tells me her former mate, Quark, had something to do with it. The sacred blade of Canis returned to the Empire by a Ferengi.
Yes.
Madness!
Sorry, it's the eyeball, to apologise. Right, her current mate played a part as well.
Yes, it was Worf's idea to ignite the beacon of Canis. A bold move, but it paid off. Only a coward could refuse such a call to arms.
Indeed.
The legend of Kahless is stronger than ever. It would not surprise me if the High Council moved to create a new clone of the Emperor. There is great power in legend, after all.
Exactly. And yeah, he doesn't have to have any like sort of like major power. It could be like the equivalent of like the royal family in the UK. Controversial, but you know, I'm not going to go into that right now. But for a lot of intents and purposes, the royal family over here is more of a symbolic figurehead. Trying to think how to describe it. Whilst officially they do have power over Parliament and things like that, it's one of those weird things that if they actually used that power, it would cause a lot of problems and would be what would be for us a constitutional crisis, because it means the king, the royalty, have to step into Parliament, but Parliament's supposed to be sovereign. We have a very weird system over here. I barely understand it myself, but there's a lot of what I like to refer to as gentleman agreements between both the king and Parliament and stuff like that. It's like, yeah, you may interfere with us whenever you choose to, but if you do so, you will no longer be king. It's one of those kind of things. It's like, so if Charles ever did pull that lever, as to speak, it would be something incredibly serious. Like it's a nuclear option for him, basically.
Without your efforts, I would walk the path of exile for the rest of my days. Now, I will
Zenkefi.
amends for all that has happened during Zencast's terrible crusade.
Yes, well, make the most of this opportunity, Captain. Alright. Walk. The dartboard's there as well. And yes, you can play the darts.
Welcome back. Seeing as this is a private party and I'm in an unusually generous mood, you'll be getting the VIP discount on your drinks tonight.
Always trying to hustle. You mean they're not on the house?
Did you take a hit to the head in that fight? I'm in a good mood. Not insane.
For Quark, that is actually a very good deal. Fair enough, Quark. Cheers.
That's more like it. Don't take it personally. You could be Odo. His drinks, 50% markup.
Anyway, about the Sword of Kahless.
Not much to tell, really. Lex saw the error of his ways and gave it back.
Mm-hmm.
Then I had Grilka let Martok and Worf know we'd recovered their precious relic. A quick handoff later, and the Klingons were off to leave. Rom and I tagged along, mainly to see the look on Odo's face when I rode in with the cavalry. That was priceless. If I die tomorrow, I'll go to the Exchequer with a smile on my face.
Yeah, and once again, Quark isn't lying. He's not telling the whole truth, but he's not lying. I'm sure, and you didn't make a profit on that job.
Who do you think you're talking to? Nog? Unlike the Federation, the Klingons know the value of Latinum. I'm thinking of spending my cut on a smaller moon to orbit the one I already have. I might even name it Odo.
You're living dangerously, Quark. Good luck.
Can I get you something?
I'm fine for now.
Interesting. There's a message from Garrick on my monitor here. Text only. He wants you to meet him at his old tailor shop. Maybe he's had enough of politics and wants to get back in the fashion game. Probably more profitable in the long and easier on the nerves.
That seems unlikely.
I wouldn't keep him waiting if I were you. He looks for secrets when he gets bored, and trust me, he's not the person you want poking around in your business.
No, I know exactly what Garrick's capable of. Sounds like I should go and see what he wants. I remember, I always pick the wrong direction. I mean, lucky enough on Deep Space Nine, and specifically on the Promenade, you can't really get lost in it. It's just, I think it's this way. Clockwise, I think. Oh, there you go. Oh, that was good. God, if I had gone the wrong way, I would have had to have gone all the way around. I mean, in hindsight, I should just use the map, but... Oh! Captain Kumake.
The conflict may be over, but there's still plenty of work to be done. The Lucari have offered...
She is someone who gets introduced in another episode.
And they've accepted. Dr. Bashir will be working with us on this.
Technically speaking, I'm playing the arcs out of order a little bit.
We'll go without nourishment again.
Yes, because technically speaking, the Gamma Quadrant arc should be played after the arc which we meet her, which is, I'm playing them in the wrong order, but mayo.
Some time ago, I hoped for a path to peaceful resolution to our troubles with the Hurk.
That's the thing, you can play them in whatever order you want to, but sometimes you get story glitches if you play them out of order like I am.
For your efforts in getting us all to this point, to peace.
Yeah. You're welcome. What was occasion? Excuse me. Oh God, what your cat's been right up in your grill?
Thank you for meeting me here. Strangely, I find it easy to center myself in this shop, even relax.
Memories of a simple time in your life?
Quite so. Cardassia is about to begin a new journey, as it were, and I'll be going along for the ride.
Oh, sounds exciting.
Oh, it is. Cardassia has been offered membership in the Alliance.
The Alliance, not the Federation, the Alliance.
Our seat at the table was hard-earned, but we're ready and grateful to join the ongoing efforts. Officer exchange programs have already begun. In fact, I suspect you'll be seeing more...
I'll explain why I'm laughing in a second.
...courtesy as you've shown me in our shared adventures.
So obviously, when this arc, whole series of stuff was introduced, this was also the first time that a lot of Cardassian ships were properly brought into the game, and the ability to actually play a Cardassian character was unlocked as well. So that's why I suspect you'll be seeing more Cardassian faces in the future is referring to. This is why, and that's why it made me laugh. Well, of course, but where will you be during all this?
Oh, I'll be spending time on Earth, Kronos, and New Romulus. The life of an ambassador is never dull, after all. Someone needs to make sure the Alliance doesn't forget about Cardassia. I suppose that someone is me. I'll be sure to follow your exploits, of course. They'll be far more entertaining than economic forecasts and state functions, to be sure.
Yes. Considering Garrick's background, that is quite an interesting and amusing fate for him to become an ambassador.
I believe our fearless leaders would like to have a word with you next.
You know what? I'm not even going to ask how you know that. Be seeing you. Right. The Alliance leaders. I think they're up. Where are they? They are. Oh, they're literally right there. Hello. All right. Let's talk. Let's go round this way.
I have initiated a dialogue between the Dominion and the Karema. In light of recent events, I feel it is imperative that their conflict is resolved peacefully.
NPCs keep pushing me out of the way. Very rude.
Independent Karema or not remains to be seen, but I shall endeavor to help them reach a result that is beneficial for both parties.
Well, that's going to be a challenge, Proconsole. Right. I mean, look, you've got like three of the most important leaders in, you know, the entire quadrants, and NPCs just keep walking up to you and just pushing them out the way. I mean, this is a very silly place to have a little mini conference, but whatever.
The Havas Cool sector has been designated as independent from the Dominion, and a Herc neutral zone has been established around it. The Empire will join the Federation and the Republic in keeping the peace between the Dominion and the Herc. We have experience in enforcing a neutral zone after all. Martok's use of the beacon and the return of the blade has led to a renewed interest in Kahless throughout the Empire. Some say that Martok stands with honor next to great heroes like Tukuvma, Voke, L'Rell, and Kang. As if getting along with a stubborn old Targ wasn't difficult enough, his ego will be larger than Mount Hamar at this rate. It is fortunate that Martok has little in the way of political aspirations. Otherwise, I may need to kill him. Again.
Both of you make the Empire stronger, Chancellor. Admiral?
There have been some significant diplomatic events since your return from the Gamma Quadrant. First, the Dominion is joining the Alliance.
Sweet.
Having them as allies will take some getting used to. The opportunity was too great to ignore.
Agreed.
As a condition to joining the Alliance, we requested that the Founders take steps to free the Jem'Hadar from their addiction to Ketracel White. I'm happy to say that Ambassador Odo is inclined to comply with that request.
Sweet.
It will make things interesting in the Gamma Quadrant, to be sure. Still, it's been a long time.
No longer addicted to the white.
Jem'Hadar should be able to live their lives freely.
Well, it is a risk, but one worth taking. Right, back to sickbay. Okay, right, sickbay is... Oh, hello. Let's speak with Bashir first of all.
Things are finally settling down around here. Well, as much as it ever settles down, that is.
You're still in uniform, Doctor.
Well, there's a lot to be done with the Herc, and being part of Starfleet will help me make things happen in that regard. When I'm not here, I'll be working with the Lucari and the crew of the USS Aventine to help the Herc get back on their feet.
Oh, why am I not surprised you're... It was pronounced Aventine, but whatever. Yeah, I imagine you are on that particular ship for a particular reason. Dax. Yeah, basically Ezri Dax is the captain of the Aventine.
Indeed, but I happen to be married to...
There we go.
So it won't be, too bad. The kids won't be joining us until Kumake and her team restore Havas Kul to a more habitable state, however. I'm sure we'll see each other again soon. But until then, be safe out there. Doctor's orders.
Yes, sir. Odo?
The Dominion is about to go through a number of changes.
Appropriate for founders. Change things,
Phasing out the Founders' benevolent dictatorship, establishing a safe haven for the Herc. Needless to say, I'm going to be very busy for quite some time.
Well, not all of those changes will be popular.
No. There are still a number of Founders within the Great Link who will be very resistant to change. I'd like to think they're outnumbered by those willing to take a more democratic approach, however. The last thing anyone needs is a Dominion civil war.
Yeah, that would get very messy.
Also, not all of the Herc were cured. We'll be dealing with rogue swarms for some time.
Explains why you still fight them.
In the future, if we run into that special kind of trouble you have a talent for dealing with. Oh, and speaking of trouble, you might keep an eye on Quark. That little act of heroism with the Sword of Kahless will make him bolder than ever.
I'll do what I can, Constable.
First, our founder Odo has decreed that we will use our new knowledge to remove the Jem'Hadar dependency upon the Ketracel White. As soon as you leave, we will disseminate this information to your medical officers. You will still be able to benefit from the rush in battle, but you will no longer require Ketracel White for your survival.
So, yeah.
Glory to the Founders for their wisdom. You are free to depart from Deep Space Nine when you are ready.
So yeah, basically, yes, I can still use the Ketracel White, but with none of the side effects. Freaking great. Like basically, right, juice up, boys. Oh yeah, here we go. That's the good stuff. which is a good little thing to have. There you go. Wait for the.
The future of the Dominion is uncertain for the first time in many years. Without the Founder and her unbreakable will at the center of it all, the Gamma Quadrant will undoubtedly go through a great deal of turmoil.
Yeah.
I'll do what I can to maintain order and keep the peace, but it's going to be challenging, to say the least.
Let's put it mildly.
For now, what matters to me is that you fought for the Dominion when we needed it the most. I won't
Torpedo.
forget that. And thanks to the Great Link, neither will the Founders. Thank you. I hope we meet again under much better circumstances.
Again, because Renee has passed. That's another one of those lines that when you first hear it, you think, oh, that sounds quite sweet. Yeah, another 07 for Renee as well. Yeah, we're going for the torpedo one, but it's like... Oh.
Congratulations, Honored First.
Right, let's install...
A diplomatic mission for you. An important Vulcan ambassador is traveling from his homeworld to the monastery at P'Jem.
No, you know what? No, I'm not going to take that one right now because that's literally the first one in in that one. I'm not, like I say, I am not doing these ones. I am going all the way through to where technically this is where we meet Kumake. Because if I remember correctly, I believe the Gamma Quadrant arc, I think either came originally after Future Proof or New Frontiers. It was around this point. But before I do that, like I say, I've got to first of all install my new torpedo. Right, so clear all that off. There you go. So, like I say, at the moment, yeah, you can see it has 551 DPS. So let's take off that one and let's pop that bad boy onto there. Let's save it to the main Podron build so I don't forget. Right, again, doesn't look like it's much, but hey, good evening. What was that, Aussie Fud? That's an interesting name. Right, so like I say, as a sort of test out, also because I want to get some more of the where they're gone. I think it's the competitive token war game ones I want to get for this particular run. But it's more for like the sweet little dilithium than anything else. I'll do a quick event run just to sort of do this. I think it is Shattered Peace, if I remember correctly. So you can see, if I do this, I will get 9,000 dilithium, which is pretty nice. Pretty nice. Right, now I'm officially joined the Federation. Before I do that, I need to double check something. Where is it? No, it's not that one. It is. I haven't tried it yet. I only got the ship yesterday, and I haven't had a chance to try it out. I wouldn't say I'm necessarily good at building. I just kind of basically just put what just makes sense to me. Like, I'm pretty much going to go for, like, on this ship, I tend to go for more Fiend builds rather than like DPS and stuff like that. But there are some items which are, if you can get access to, I pretty much put on like every ship I can. One of them is the Domino. Even though it does give a phaser damage bonus, that accuracy and everything else thing, that's always a good one to have. I quite like using this as well because it gives 20% all damage. There are items you can get which are very fiddly to get, but honestly, I would say it's a tricky one. If you're just playing like standard difficulty level, you don't really need to worry too much about things like tanking. Just pick a theme, stick to it. Like, do you want to go all beams? Do you want to go phaser? Do you want to go disruptor? Do you want to go Polaron? Do you want to go for speed? Do you want to go for tanking? And build and pick skills themed around that. And there's a very good chance you won't go wrong. It's Neutronium Engineer Console. Yeah, that's a good one. I mean, I'm very tempted to swap this over. Where is it? I built this one on one of my other characters. The Advanced Engineering Isomagnetic Plasma Distribution Manifold Mark 12. Oh, thank you. Oh, death by numbers. Thank you. So you see that one gives like weapon power, shield power setting, stacking thing. I do kind of, let's say, have a build I am kind of gunning towards, pun intended. But yeah, it's like it's primarily focused on Polaron because I want to try and keep it as. This build is. I'm trying to keep this Dominion themed as much as possible. Not because it's going to be particularly brilliant, but like I said, I like doing themed builds. I like doing not gimmicks, but focusing on one aspect: tanking, speed, crafting Polaron turrets. I think, if I remember rightly, that home mission that I just finished, I got the Vanguard Destroyer. Very nice. Yeah, this is the Vanguard warship, if I remember correctly. Called the Ferocity. Surprise. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, the Vanguard warship, and I've upgraded it a couple of times, so it's now the TX X2 rank. But yeah, let's go and give this new torpedo a trial just to see how this looks like, because technically this is an energy torpedo, which is very unusual because most torpedoes have some form of kinetic effect, but this is an energy torpedo, which means anything that affects energy weapons affects this torpedo. So this is, like I say, by focusing everything on Polaron, this ship's going to become pretty good. Yeah, and it's Polaron damage as well, which fits into my thing. But let's just see how good this ship can now work. Again, very much a work in progress build. Very. Yes, I have 5 TAC consoles at the moment because these are the ones that come. Yeah, plus 30% Polaron damage. So that's like 1, 2, 3. So that's like what, 5? So that's like 30, 60, 90, 120. Come on, brain. 150 damage. I mean, where's my stats? This is probably not going to be accurate because I'm in deep space rather than on the battlefield, but you can see, where is it, baseline stuff here. Yeah, my flight speed, look at that turn radius, 42 degrees per second. Flight speed of 62, but this is all, this is like deep space, so it's not going to be 100% accurate because it just isn't. It's just the way the things work. So you feel like accuracy rating. I should have some kind of accuracy rating because of that, but again, don't worry too much about these stats when you're in deep space. It's only once you're in a mission that you have to worry about it. Plus, also, this is all like grade 12 gear. I haven't upgraded any of this because I don't want to start upgrading things until I've pretty much got my entire build set up, then I will start upgrading it. So it's build it up and then upgrade. I know a few people have done it where they've tried to upgrade it and then they've changed their weapon later. That's a bit of a waste of resources unless you're going to use the item again. But I'm waffling, so let's very quickly, like I say, give this a try. I think it's Royal Flush, I think it is the one I want to go for. Let's have a look. Oh, I'm kicking a long bloody thing. I'm brain today. No, it's not that one. Here we go. The Borg. Right, so yeah, let's see how this goes. Whilst that's doing that, I'm just going to do, let's see, duty officer stuff here, just to kill some time whilst it's loading up. Some of those, gives you little buffs every now and then. Oh, there you go. Right, what else we got going on? What we're doing next? So yeah, after this, we're going to be doing... Yeah, I think we're going to say we go to Future Proof, because it's not that these aren't bad, they're just... I've just done them so many times. Now, as I said, the exception is the Iconia World, because I will be going back to that, because that's probably one of my favourite arcs in the entire game after the Gamma Quadrant arc. But I will be working through these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, these 7 arcs in order. And I'm really looking forward to playing the new mission. The last 2 arcs I haven't had a chance to play yet, just because, like I say, I've had a break from the game. Not bad reasons. I've just been playing it for so long that I got kind of bored and burnt out. So I took a break, come back, and I'm really freaking enjoying the game again. Oh, that's a crossfield there.
Your arrival in Void Space has been noted. I am told you are here to...
Right, I am kind of going to skip these ones because it does spoil things a little bit. Oh, that's a nice look on the Alliance ship right there. That's a very nice look. That's a oh, there you go, yeah. That's a tiny little ship there. The Mantis. Oh, that's a very nice look. Right. That's got to be one of the vanity shields they're using to get that look. Right. So yeah, we're going to be fighting against the Borg. Some of these ships are so small. Right. That's a big ship. Right, okay, so we've got all of these things going along here. We've got everything else there. The torpedo is... Oh, there we go. Now you can see it. 804 DPS. That's its actual damage output for the morphogenic torpedo. That's not including any other buff. That's just like my baseline for it. Oh, and it's got a cloaking device as well. Jazzy. Right, let's link those together so they're all attacking the same target. Not if there's anything else there. That's all ready to rock. Let's go.
Clear Unit Complex Alpha, so our planet killers can arrive safely.
Right, this is a little bit more of a tougher mission, but it'll be interesting. First of all, oh yeah, my shields are feeling it this time. Yep, we're feeling it this time. Oh, but I'm lasting longer though. There we go. Let's take out those. Right, we need to go to... Let's go that way. Oh, let's bring in the support ship as well, just for a giggle. Right, come on. Come on. Screw it. That was... Oh, great. Oh, I've picked on the... Great, I picked on the freaking tactical cube. Fantastic. That's not going to cause any problems. Still, it'd be a good way to test out what the ship can do. And after all, we are Jem'Hadar. We are dead. I'm going to battle to reclaim our lives. And victory is life. Right, so I'm taking it as freaking... Oh, no, let's do reverse shield. Oh, this is going to be painful! Yep. Come on! Oh, oh! Did I just tank a... Yes, I just tanked a Borg tactical cube. Yes. Oh, I spoke too soon. I spoke too soon. Yeah. No. Oh, that was close. Oh, that was close. I think I got down to like 4% hole. Ooh, that was a brown trousers moment. I know death doesn't really have that much of an effect in this game, but still. Those tweaks to the build really came in handy. Oh, so that's what the torpedoes look like. Little purple blobs. Ah, quite cute. Those freaking turrets are annoying. Got to take them out as well. Oh. There we go. Get rid of that one. Got you. Right, we need to go and over there now, I think. Oh, that was a brown trousers moment. Really was. Right. Oh, don't go over there. Oh, wrong way. Wrong way. I'm going to Epsilon.
A number of tubes have arrived at Lunar Complex Gamma.
Oh, great. Now we're going to fight quite a few Borg cubes. Like more than one. A lot more than one. Oh, so that's nice look to the torpedoes. Right. It's getting close. Come on. Come on, it's getting close, getting close. Oh. That's why I should do evasive maneuvers. These little cubes, not a problem. That tactical cube was a git. Oh, I'm too close, I'm too close. Yeah. Generally want to stay at like about 3k away from a ship. Because if you don't, warp core explosions. Oh, another cube. Borg cubes are... I'm kind of glad though you can't actually fly a Borg cube though in game, because that would be silly. There's Borg ships, yes, but Borg cubes, nah, don't want that.
We have analyzed your traffics. We have the network. We are for
The fusion cube.
defenses are insufficient. You will be assimilated.
Yeah. Yeah. If I remember rightly, that was first introduced in, I think, Star Trek Armada, the fusion cube. Or one of the tactical type games for Star Trek. I'm getting too close.
Shut down individually.
Yeah, that's let's see, what's my oh, yeah, look at that damage buff there. That's quite jolly. Oops. Those tractor beams are very annoying. You know what? Just because. I keep forgetting I got these as well. No, that deactivates things. That calls in the fleet.
We must leave the area.
Yep. Everyone, get away! Ship's gonna go boom. Yes, the Borg and Species 8472, aka the Undine, don't get on. They're not exactly friends.
An operation
Right.
done.
Okay. Now I think I was going for the competitive ones, weren't I? Yeah. Go for that one, I think. Yeah. There we go. I'll leave the map now. Yeah, with the competitive stuff, that was originally like the PvP thing, but yeah, the PvP's been all but abandoned in this game, really. Right. So, what a lot of people do myself is I just do this. There you go. And that should get us a little box, which is the Wargame Equipment Requisition Tier 0. Let me just go to this one. Let's see what we got. We got that. Oh yes, also got my. Ooh, that's not too shabby. All right, that gave us some mark rewards, didn't it? More energy credits as well. That's pretty nice. Which ones do I want to go for? Which one do I need it on? You know what? Let's go for temporal defense, so I can get that. And then start that item as well. Oh, there you go, temporal mark. I'm going blind. Right, and that will allow me to do that one. There we go, and that gets me another requisition box. Temporal defense Chroniton. Yeah, I can't use this one because it's anti-proton, but there are items I can get from this which will fit into my restriction, goal, build, whatever you want to call it. But for now, I'm just gonna leave that there. I'll probably just sell it later. Alright, there's one more thing I think I need to do, and I'm gonna very quickly pop to the Sol system, see if I have access to it yet. I can't remember. I think it's 20 hours, but I'm not sure if I've hit 20 hours on this character yet. Obviously, I've been playing it a little bit off stream as well. Also, I just like going back to Space Dock every so often. Not all the time, just every so often. Alright, come on, come on, come on. Although, yeah, it's Space Dock, so, sorry, Sol System, so it's going to be busy. It's still a very weird looking ship. Not bad, it's just weird. I like the uniforms though. And the weapons and all that other stuff. The ship, yes, that is the ship. It just looks weird. It's like someone's got like a D4 and cut the corners off. Come on. There we go. I do like having it just to see all the different. Oh, look at that. The Galaxy. Oh, that's the Terran one, I think. The Galaxy X. With its little phaser lance on there. Third nacelle. And everything else. Very jolly. Okay, so let me just quickly check to see if I have. Again, I don't think I've got that ship, but I'll just double check. They got the Jirok one. Yeah, the Eisen. Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say, it was about like a year and So yeah, I've got access to quite a few ships, but I'm not that fussed. It's nice, but it's like there was a lot of like fear of missing out stuff, and I think that's one of the reasons that contributed to my my burnout of the game. It wasn't because it was bad, but because I just felt like I was obligated to keep playing the game, and I realised I'm not flying like 90% of these ships. So, and there was other stuff going on in my life at the time as well. But all right, seriously, I've got lots of stuff to reclaim. Like it's ridiculous. So I've got space equipment, lots of things as well, like the prolonging this other thing as well. There's so many other ones. It's like I was very tempted to install this, but then it would mean having to get rid of my. I've got so many things to do. You know what I mean? That's a big ship. Not the biggest ship in the game, but it's big enough. Of course, yes, the Omega event's going on as well. It's a process station. Yeah. I've got a sneaking feeling I may not have enough hours to claim all these items, but we'll see. We'll see. I kind of understand why they do it for 20 hours though, because it would be so easy just to create a character, claim all these items, transfer them to the fleet, create a new character, and it just keeps. It will just, yeah. It makes sense for them to put that in there, because otherwise it would just absolutely. It could ruin it. Yeah, I've got to be pretty close. I think actually I can check, but let me just double check how many hours I need. I'm sure it's 20 hours, but you never know. So I have to come in and speak to this little fellow over here.
Greetings, how can I assist you today?
Okay, yeah, so I'm not quite there yet, but let me just see how many I've got. I think I can type in played, and I'll go to 16 hours, 17 minutes, 51 seconds. So yeah, I've got 4 more hours to go, so that's like another stream, and maybe some off, you know, but by next week I'll have access to this stuff, not a problem. You can kind of see, if I move out of the way, you can kind of see it here. Okay, easy enough to do. Easy enough. Also, I'll do that coming back to Space Dock as well, because it's just mainly because of this. Maintenance full. Oh, unfortunate. Yeah, there's a lot of people parked. But look at that. I mean, seriously, just look at one feature I absolutely wish they could do, but I understand it would be very impractical to try and, you know, jig, especially for some of these ships as well, would be to have your ship basically parked like right there, kind of thing. So you'd have all the other ships and other stuff like that as well, because obviously that's like the Enterprise. You've got the Defiance somewhere, was it somewhere around here? But yeah, just to have like whatever ship you've got just parked. Maybe like in the distance or something like that, so you can, or just like here, just so you can come down here and you can see your ship. But I suspect that doing it that way would mean you'd have to have like a separate instance for every character in order to do it. So it wouldn't be practical. I understand that very much so. But, let's have a look, see what else I've got here. Like I said, these are the ships I've got unlocked at the moment. The Alliance Miracle Worker Juggernaut, which is not bad. It's not a bad ship from what I've seen. It's pretty big. I believe this also has like a. I mean, this is it's quite a nice looking ship. You can definitely, like I say, see the Dominion influence in it and the Klingon and everything. Cardassian ones there as well. But I got Cardassian because they are technically part of the Dominion. I got this to get one of the items that was on one of the consoles, which is allowed. I just came to all my Cardassian ships, but I realised I can't really technically use this one on this build because, you know, beam array, those spiral ray disruptors are pretty nice. Pretty nice. I haven't got anything in dry dock at the moment, but yeah, there's a few Breen ships I've picked up over the years. quite a bit. But I think considering what the time is as well, and as I say, these arcs do take about, well, each episode I've noticed takes about an hour for me to do. And it's coming at, if I start now, you know what, I'm going to start now. And if it goes over, I don't know, sort of 10, 20 minutes or so, not a problem then. But if it was like, you know, like 10 minutes before my normal stopping time, then I probably would wait until tomorrow. But let's just start the next arc. Start Future Proof, I think it's called. Yeah, Future Proof. And it is called Sunrise.
With the war over, it's time for us to rebuild, to take stock of our situation, and to return to our roots as explorers. We've recently noticed that a star in an unexplored system near Ferenginar has become unstable. There's nothing to indicate any change to its stellar life cycle, so this is a perfect opportunity for us to chart the system, investigate the star, and improve our...
So this is actually set before the Gamma Quadrant arc.
I want you to head up this investigation. Find out why this star is suddenly dying, and make sure it isn't going to be a threat to any nearby worlds or systems.
Oh, isn't that... Yeah, quantum phase weapons. Yeah. Basically, yeah, some of this is actually pretty good. But it's like phaser, 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 phaser. So I will probably just pick just the console. Just because of the way, like I say, that this... There we go. Yes. Go to Deep Space Nine. Oh, wow. Okay, I don't know who that person was, but that's like occasion there with sunglasses on. Space Barbie is real in this game. So, and I'm not joking, it's like, that is in any MMO, the true end game is fashion. Now that includes ship fashion as well. Now that's not just character fashion. That's like making your ship look exactly how you want it. Space Barbie is serious business. Honestly, that's one of the... You know, I've played Final Fantasy XIV and other MMOs, and I'm not joking, yeah. The true end game is the glamours, the fashion, the getting things to look exactly the way you want it to. Because that's a way of showing that you've got rare items, to show you've got skill to get a particular look. Things like that. Right, beam up the specialist.
Thank you for the pickup. I'm Tenora Zuval. Let's get started. My preliminary observations show some kind of unknown stellar problem.
Oh, that's in.
This unexplored system near Ferenginar is undergoing solar death. Basically, it's as if the star is going out suddenly, but there's no good reason why. We need to get close enough to take some readings and see what we can figure out.
Let's see. Helm, depart from Deep Space Nine. Oops. Yeah, the Borg ship there. Well, Borg-made ship. I do have on my, again, one of my other characters, I can't remember which one, I do have the Borg Juggernaut, and that thing is a tank, but it flies like a breeze block. It cannot turn for... It just cannot turn. Right, where are we going? Alright, so we're there, and we need to go to... There. There we go. I could transwarp, but you know what? We haven't cruised in space for a while. I've done that for a little bit. There we go. Let's do a bit of the old quantum slipstream. Right, what speed are we going at? We are going at transwarp 31. That's actually quite slow. Yeah, there are some ships that can go like transwarp like 100 or something ridiculous like that, and they are. I think it's like that's what the is it the Protostar? The ship from Prodigy. Like server's glitching. I don't like the look of that. That's oh wow, okay, we're rubber banding. I've had that for a while. What was it? But yeah, I think it's like the Prodigy ship, the Protostar. Where am I going? I'm over. Oh, there we go. Oh, you're glitching like heck there. The unexplored system. Unexplored gas giant. Sunrise. Yeah, there's some ships that are literally designed just to go fast. Because there is a like a little event that you can do that basically is like toward the galaxy. Ooh, that is very blue. By half are you from the star? Okay. I mean, gas giants in the system. Oh, that is a beautiful screenshot right there. And as somebody who has a amateur interest in astronomy, I love seeing like the different like phenomena and things that they. There's a reason why I love Star Trek and all this kind of sci-fi nonsense. That is one hit. Oh, that is a beautiful looking star. See, like those like the coronal mass ejections coming off right there. They're bigger than Earth.
Getting swamped with solar radiation. Try reducing the gain on your sensors.
Noted. Oops, try slowing down so don't get outside the range.
Initial results don't make any sense. The star's core reactions are failing, but it still has so much mass that it should be conducting fusion. It's as if it suddenly decided that it was no longer going to do hydrogen fusion, just heavier fusion processes.
Oh. Let's collect some stellar particles and see if we can find any clues with a more detailed analysis.
This kind of matter is ejected during corona events.
Yes.
We should be able to collect some with your ship's ram scopes if we head to one of the ejection zones.
Alright, we'll set up a plot of locations where we can take samples. There we go. Oh, look at that. Oh, I love how beautiful this game is. That's one thing I cannot fault this game on. Some choices, you know, debatable, but from the art department, from a visual point of view, I cannot fault this game whatsoever. Now, again, bear in mind this is a 16-year-old game as well, so. Oh, there you go. I find using the arrow keys on this is very helpful if you're on PC, keyboard and mouse. There you go.
Results are coming in now. This still isn't making any sense. It's as if the star's life cycle was suddenly accelerated somehow, but it never went through an expansion cycle. There's no good explanation for this yet. Maybe something else in the system caused it.
It has been a long time since I've played this mission, but I suspect I can remember what's causing this, but I'm not going to say it for in case I'm wrong, and B, spoilers if I'm right.
If this is system-wide, we should find evidence of similar problems, with nuclear and chemical reactions in the system's gaseous bodies. There's a large amount of gaseous stellar matter further from the star. We should have no trouble checking that hypothesis.
I said, of course, from the closest body in system. Okay. Yeah, I'm not. That's why I've got to be careful with, because obviously, apart from the last two arcs, I have played this game before. Oh, look at that. But it has been quite a while, so some of the information is like a little bit blurry. And
it's very strange. Oh. Usually nebulae are massive clouds between star systems. Finding a micronebula in system like this is quite rare. This may be the result of an event such as a cosmic string, shearing through a gas giant and turning it back into particulate.
Cosmic strings are... they're a legitimate thing, by the way. If you don't know what a cosmic string is, essentially it's what you think it sounds like. It is something that is basically like maybe like one... well, particle, not molecule, particle wide, but really freaking long. And it can cut through things like planets, stars, in the same way that, you know, like when you get like a bit of cheese and you see people cutting it with a bit of wire. Yeah, it's kind of like that, but on a much bigger scale. Much bigger and more dangerous.
Beyond a few kilometers, and shields will be offline.
Not the most terrifying thing, though.
What we'll be able to do is to check small areas until we get close to something unusual. We should head to where the deionized particle density is highest.
And what's scary? They're not the most dangerous things out there. There's a lot more scary things out there than cosmic strings. Luckily, they are relatively rare. Let's just say this, if Earth got hit with one, by the time we detected it, it would be too late. Alright. There's V Force. V's my scan key. I'm remembering my keybinds now. Deionized particles, icy fragments, trace amounts of inert materials. Right. Okay. Oops. God damn, look at that. Seriously, this game is freaking gorgeous. Look at it. Oh, there's some more there. Yeah, I've got my scan set up to V, so obviously if you were playing this game yourself it would be a different one, or you might bind it to your mouse keys. Even if you don't have that thing there, which looks like the V, that basically, or the triangle I should say, that basically does the same job. Which is why I bound it to V, because it reminds me of that. Ah, Folians. That's a pickle. What are the Folians doing here? Crystalline space spiders.
Data is coming in now.
Is it now?
Nothing unusual coming in from the nebula, but those Tholian ships were quite far from home. Unfortunately, they can't give us answers.
Yeah, because I just blew them up.
Looks like there's some heavy ionization on the far side of the nebula, though. As if it's receiving some kind of reflected radiation from one of the gas giants.
Yeah, so that's cause for that gas giant then. Yeah, I take a lot of screenshots in this game. My screenshot folder just gets like exponentially big after every session. There's a large asteroid ring around this gas giant. Look at it. Nope. I just see the asteroid flying past. I see silicates, okay. I'm not going to go too fast because I don't want to overshoot my target. Some zinc, copper, cobalt, trace amounts of tungsten and mercury. Okay. Let's look at this. Like a freaking, yeah. That's blue star. Large amounts of nickel, some titanium, uranium, lots of silicon. Like, interesting. The asteroid's been excavated. Someone's used a primitive mechanical probe to crack part of the asteroid and remove some of it. Low-grade warp signature. Alright. Let's just go over there. Obviously follow where the arrow goes. Whew. Where am I going? Where am I going? Oh, right over there. Just use impulse. Plotting an optimal location. Oh, I just can't. Why don't you just tell me to go to A? Stupid. Fine. It's not your fault. Where have I got to go? Scan the gas giant and moon. Picking up several moons around this gas giant, some of them are habitable. Ooh. One of the moons is inhabited. Why didn't we pick this up outside the system? thousands of background signals in space, many from... Okay, so basically it was just considered to be gibberish. Right. A few minor orbital facilities, significant industrial infrastructure, 8 billion inhabitants. 8 billion? Right. How many people are on Earth again? What's it? It's a smidgen over 8 billion now. Let's conduct a few more scans. If this is a warp-capable society, then we make first contact.
Greetings, unknown vessel. This is Administrator Kumar K. Please provide identification.
So, the character we met at the end of the last mission, this is technically when we meet them properly. So this is like, this is like a flashback. Hello, unknown contact. This is First Inagada de Vida of the DV Ferocity. I represent the United Federation of Planets. Laugh at my name, you will be blown up.
Welcome to Lukari. Visitors here are rare, but we're always gratified by the chance to meet and exchange information with travelers. I regret that you have arrived at a difficult time. You may have noticed that our home star has become unstable. I'm leading a project to try to reignite the star.
Damn, that's impressive.
Severe disruptions, and we have a lot of problems to tackle right now.
Yes, we noticed there's a problem with your star. We came to investigate why this is happening.
These problems started only recently, just a few days ago. Our astronomers noted a significant...
A few days ago?
And now it looks like it's guttering and dying. If we can't solve this problem, it's the end of our species.
And there's 8 billion people.
I'm the project leader for our solar probe team. We're going to try to restart fusion with a quantum chromodynamic accretion burst, but...
Of course you are.
This is a colossal problem, and it may be beyond us.
Well, my ship is part of a larger fleet. We have advanced technology and we may be able to assist you.
We have a solar probe ready that contains the booster module that needs to be fired into the star. It's capable of warp 2.
Ooh, impressive. No, that's a bit too sarcastic. That is actually quite impressive.
All of the interference from the solar flaring and guttering is blocking the signal. Could your ship get a trajectory plot so that we could set a pre-programmed course?
We'll look into it. We can use our astrometric computer to build a plot. Right, so we are going to help... Oh, hello, cat. Hi. You made me jump then. You are like a furry ninja. Like, I cannot hear you sometimes. Right, let's just adjust the trajectory. Right, point 1 should be elevation R. Okay, so 850, so we need to move it down because it's a minus number. There we go. And point 2 should be an offset of minus 9.4. Nope, not one way. There we go. So just double check. 850, minus 9850, minus 9850, minus 9400, minus 9400. Right. Okay, let's display the trajectory plot. There you go. Yep, seems to be going right. There's the trajectory, so it gets launched, it goes to there.
I'll have my engineers prepare the probe. Let's see if this works. Nothing to worry about, just the future of my planet.
Oh, we're in a position for you to launch a probe. It's a good job we're friendly.
Probe's made it out of orbit.
There's a probe. It'll ping off that part. There we go. Come on, you can do this, probe. You can do this.
Engaging
ping.
Boosters to head out of planetary range.
There it goes. There it goes. There's trajectory point 2. I believe it should then head towards the star. Probe's engine's hitting full burn.
It's gone to warp.
Yeah, because you don't want to go to, especially some of the older models, you don't generally want to go to warp in a gravity well.
At the solar corona. Deploying chromodynamic booster. No effect.
I love the technobabble.
It didn't work.
Oh, poo.
Repeat. It didn't work. That was our one shot. Thank you for trying to help. I'm not sure what to try next. Maybe we can evacuate a few people.
Yeah, there's 8 billion people though.
But the situation is grim. If your people can offer any other help, we would welcome it. But I just don't see a way. to relocate 8 billion people in the next few hours.
Yeah, that's... Yeah, even if every single Federation ship and allies came to help, by the time they got here, it would be over. And, you know, if the star's about to go nova, you don't really want every single ship to be in the system when it goes boom, because it will take out the ships as well. Supernovas are freaking dangerous. I mean, if you've ever seen Generations, when the star blows up, that's basically what would happen to this, and everything in the system will go bye-bye. Everything. Right, well, we're not to say to have solutions. We might be able to find a way to reignite the star. Unknown vessel is entering the system. Small, but I can't get a reading through its hull. Hello, who is it?
My name is Caldano. Looks like I've arrived at the perfect time. I'm here to help with the problem with this star. I'm a scientist, and I have some specialized knowledge that can help.
Well, you still don't know what caused this. Your timing is suspicious, and I need a reason to trust you.
If my plans were sinister, I'd just leave and let the star run its course. That I'm
He's got a valid point.
To help should be an indication of good faith. If you think this is some kind of a trick, well, there's not much I can tell you there, but if you want to meet and talk about this, I'm willing to do so.
Well, I need some additional assurances.
With apologies for the interruption, this is my home star. My people are the ones at risk here. If you have some way to reverse this process, my people should be involved.
Yeah, she's got a valid point there. Okay. Since no solutions have presented themselves, we should at least hear them out.
All right, I'm willing to do so, but it will take me a little while to get a shuttle out there. As you might imagine, things are a little hectic over here right now.
Oh, don't worry. We won't need a shuttle.
You won't be able to get a lock on my ship interior due to the subspace manifolds. I'll go ahead and bring you aboard.
Yeah, because obviously she doesn't know about beaming technology. She's about to, firsthand. That would be terrifying. It's like, what are you talking about? And then suddenly seeing you, it's like, oh god, I'm being disintegrated. And then you appear somewhere else. That would be terrifying.
Welcome aboard. I'm Caldano.
You moved me here without crossing the intervening space. You have quantum teleportation technology.
Yes. We call it a transporter. It has a limited range, but it's useful for going from surface to ship.
Very useful.
Impossible! This ship's interior is massive, even though it's no bigger than a shuttle.
Yeah.
My ship uses compactified subspace folds. It's bigger on the inside.
There we go. Right now, though, we have bigger issues to handle. Yeah. A ship that's bigger on the inside.
This is all quite overwhelming. This Caldano person is another stranger from somewhere. And you're here to help with our dying star?
Yes, we came to investigate the star, and now we're involved.
Oh. Yes, I suppose I can see how a star suddenly dying might attract someone's attention.
Normally my people, well, not my people, but the people I work with are explorers, and would open diplomatic relations to engage in first contact, but this is not a normal situation.
It's an odd coincidence. We'd probably never have met if it weren't for the trouble with the star.
Exactly.
My people have never really had any desire to go exploring out there. We've sent a few probes and met a couple of neighbors, but we're happy at home, and we have what we need, so why risk it? I guess this crisis answers that question. The galaxy is bigger than us, and to survive, we need to look past just our homeworld.
Well, the United Federation of Planets makes exploration and peaceful contact with new species one of its primary missions.
It sounds like you have a lot of experience in meeting other kinds of people.
Me personally, no.
Maybe if we survive this, we can take the chance and learn more about each other.
I'd like that.
To talk about what we might have in common and what we have to offer.
Because the dialogue is written as if you're like a standard Federation character, not a Jem'Hadar. So it's like, I'm sure my people, it's like, yeah, my people are with the Dominion. No. The Dominion up until recently has not been welcoming. So when it says my people, they're referring to the Federation. I'm sure my people will want to open relations. Your experience here will make you a natural choice to participate in those discussions.
What can I do to help? My home is at risk. I want to do something. To be involved in solving this problem.
Stay with me. You can see how we study and solve these problems. Why have you got this? Why do you have your EV suit on, sir?
Welcome to my ship. Don't be alarmed. This vessel is from the 31st century, and it has some
there we go.
You may not recognize yet. I can assure you, though, that I'm here to help.
The 31st century, so this ship is way more advanced. Just out of curiosity, anyone in chat or in the comments if you're watching this on YouTube later or whatever, how many people watched Enterprise? Just a smidgen of a clue there. Just a little smidgen of a clue. That explains why I wasn't able to scan through your ship's hull, or how you're able to have a technology that can repair a dying star.
Correct. I'm associated with the temporal division of... well, let's just say that I'm an ally from the future, and I'm here to save the Lukari star.
Plus, this also has a connection to Next Generation as well, but I'm saying no more because I'm dangerously close to saying something very spoilery. Yes, so, this involves changing the time stream. Yes.
No, I'm trying to prevent changes. Someone's tampered with this star. It's not supposed to die out here. The Lukari don't disappear today, at least not if we have any say in it. I have some technology that can help, but we'll need to rework it in order to repair the star's...
Sorry, Cat's got hiccups. You okay?
Is help me align this matrix to match the star's original spectrum.
So, summary of the plot so far. Someone's been doing a fucky-wucky with the Lukari star, and they're not supposed to. So this dude from the, let's just call him the future version of the Department of Temporal Investigations, has come back to correct this error.
I'll regulate the device's main power state from this console.
Oh yeah, I'll go over here. Right. I can't understand why he's wearing his EV suit, but whatever. Okay, so it's a 555 and it needs to be... So decrease, 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 decrease. There we go. Lock it in. Oh, you got glowy shit going on. Yes. While scanning, I have some data on Caldano. It's just surprising. He seems to be a hybrid of human and Vulcan, with a small amount of DNA from the people of this world. So he has a smidgen of Lukari in his DNA. Interesting. Apparently at some future date, these people, the Lukari, have a stronger tie with the rest of the galaxy. So he's not just protecting the planet, he's protecting his own ancestors from annihilation. That actually means he's probably more reliable. Let's finish repairing the star. Yeah, so if he's obviously got future technology. He's got part Lukari DNA, so yeah, him coming back to save his ancestral home seems legit. Right, okay, so 850 we need to decrease, decrease, decrease. Getting close. Getting in. There we go. Lock in. And as Starfleet Academy and stuff have shown, there's a lot of, shall we call, hybrid characters in the future.
Decided to come knocking. Let's see who. They're packing a real wallop. Shields just went down. We have incoming.
Weapons ready. Prepare to repel borders. Where are they?
What are those things?
Those are Folians. Those are Folian. Yep.
I need to finish these computations.
Yeah, those are Folian exosuits. Because their atmospheres is like dangerous to ours. So our atmosphere is dangerous to them.
I have the device shielded in a force field, but I can't deploy it until these Tholians are out of the way. Shields are back up.
Alright.
Shouldn't be able to get any more boarding parties over.
Yes. So yeah, we'll wear a spacesuit if we went to their ships. But I think like their atmosphere is something like much higher temperature and like sulfur based or something like that. Basically, you can't naturally breathe it if you're most humanoid species. Right, where's he gone? Where's our boy? Oh, it's over there. So, Mark, those were the Folians.
We've got a breather. Now I just have to charge the device and prepare it for use. In just a few minutes, it'll propagate a quantum wave shift that should correct the star's stalled fusion process. You should head back to your ship.
It's like a walk in the park.
The administrator back home.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, if he's part Lucari, then there's a non-zero chance he might be distantly related to her.
Charging. We should be just a few minutes away from repairing the star now.
Okay, standing by.
Give us the talks, mutant.
Yeah. That's what they're after. The Toxutat. Now, remember how I said there's a connection to Next Generation? Well, you know the episode when Picard goes to Risa, Toxutat, a device that's literally capable of turning on or off stars. Yeah. I'm going to set this ship for another minute. Yeah. Weapons of a battleship in something the size of a shuttle. Yeah. That Caldano. Yes. It wasn't just a coincidence with the name. It is that character. And this is another reason why I love playing this game, is because like this, so often they'll have like references and nods towards things that were only briefly mentioned in like one episode, and then they expand upon it. Come on.
Capacitors full. Firing in 3 seconds.
Activating the rejuvenator.
Let there be light.
It's working. Look at the star. Check the spectral readings. The fusion process is reigniting, and it's returning to normal.
Wow, readings are stabilizing. Well, the shockwave should be barely noticeable by the Lucari.
Some of those ships have just arrived at our home system. They're attacking our homeworld. We don't have any way to repel starships like this. Please help us.
On our way. Here's what we do. We are Jem'Hadar. Whereas before we fought for the Founders. Now
You have to stop them. We don't have any warships.
we protect the meek and infirm. That is what we do. Now, obviously certain ships are more susceptible to certain weapon damage, but yeah. Tholians are... They have a very arachnid-like vibe to them. That's probably the best way to describe them. Like, you know, we're humanoids because we're, you know, descended from like apes and things like that, whereas the Tholians, from whatever planet they came from, their ancestors were spiders. See, look, Tholian recluse, as in. Yep. They've taken it. They've taken the Toxutat. Excuse me, itchy nose.
Thanks for the save, but the Tholians managed to steal the Tox Utat while they had my ship webbed. That must have been their plan all along. My data suggests that the Tholians used a trilithium warhead to destabilize the star.
Trilithium warhead?
Makes it inefficient, to say the least.
Who else used a trilithium weapon?
I knew that I'd come here to save this star, and that I would bring the Tox Utat. Fortunately, the Lukari star is safe. However, nobody else will be as long as the Tholians have that device. They could use it to snuff out or destabilize stars anywhere they want.
Yep. The Toxutat is a very dangerous little item. Hello again. Make your mind up, please. Thank you. Right. Well, we have to get back from them somehow. That means we have to figure out their next target.
I have some thoughts on that, but I will need to do some calculations. These events and the Tox Utat itself are tied up in the temporal Cold War. The Tholians may not care, but by using the Tox Utat, they risk distorting the timeline by wiping out civilizations that are supposed to survive into the future, such as the Lukari.
Yes, which means you wouldn't exist.
At least now the Lukari will have a promising future.
Understood.
Yaldano is correct. You have preserved our future. My people will be forever grateful, not to mention my personal gratitude, of course. I think we have a bright future ahead of us, if you'll forgive my play on words. I am eager to see where it leads.
Indeed. Well, my colleagues in the Federation will contact you once again soon. We have many matters to discuss.
I wish I could ask you about your science, your trade, your society. But I suppose there will be time for all of that now.
Oh, there's a lot. There's a lot. Well, first contact with other species is one of our, it feels weird saying our, most important duties. Initial meetings shown promise for the exchange of culture and knowledge. Then again, I think that my Jem'Hadar is not exactly a standard Jem'Hadar, so...
I think our friend the administrator here is going to need a ride home. Would you mind? If you'll pick her up and take her home, I'll start looking for more data about the Tholians' plans.
We'll rendezvous with you shortly. There you go. Right, let's take her home.
I have collected an amazing amount of information about what happened to this star. Thank you for bringing me along. Once we're back in Allied space, I'll take a shuttle home.
I like to think that they've, like... This is going to be very interesting write-ups. It's like, so, Kamake, what happened to you? It's like, well, brace yourself, everybody. This is going to be a wild tale. Let's contact with Lukari. Has gone off to a reasonable start. Yeah, I mean, we just saved 8 billion people. I think that's a extra dose of Ketracel for the lads. Oh, we've left one Moaning Man behind. No well. Again, that music. Oh, I love that music.
Contact is a significant event for the Federation. We will be glad to open a dialogue with the Lukari people. Unfortunately, the loss of the Tox Utat is troubling. We have some reports about this device from when Jean-Luc Picard landed on Risa in 2366. And obviously, we can't let the Tholians keep a piece of future technology that can destabilize stars. We'll have to deal with that later.
Right. I mean, I have to say, the quantum phase torpedo is pretty jazzy. Oh, you know what? Screw it. I'm going to take the quantum pulse torpedo because I've already got a quantum torpedo on my butt torpedoes section. Let's have a look. Actually,
Utot has fallen into the hands of the Tholians.
Oh, there we go.
Our intelligence indicates increased Tholian activity in the Nakul system. Caldano believes they are trying to interfere with the Nakul in the present because of actions they will take in the future. Caldano has asked you to rendezvous with him in the Nakul system.
Okay. So we've got all the other console stuff here as well. Starship Shield restoration. Other bits and pieces. So I'm going to accept that. That'll be the next mission, which I'll be doing tomorrow. But let's have a look. I mean, the quantum torpedo is... Let's have a look. I mean, it is basically a more... Yeah, see, it does... It's a little bit less damage, but it has... where is it? Yeah, it's slightly under recharge time, but when it hits, it does a lot of damage to shields. And not only to the target, but to anything else that's nearby. So you can kind of sort of see, it's like, I give up some initial oomph, some initial firepower, but it also it was almost like an EMP, where it and destabilizes any shields of anything nearby, which is great for going against clusters. But you know what, screw it. Yeah, I'm going to swap it over just for the giggles, because it's just like a temporary thing. And if I don't like it, I can just swap it over as well. But let's just do a quick save because I've done that. Do the main one. Right. So tomorrow I'm going to be playing some more of this. This is we'll be playing Stormbound. So fingers crossed. Let's see what I am at now in terms of my play time. Move on to NPC. 3 more hours. Right, I will probably see if I can just log into the game tomorrow during my lunch break and just have it playing in the background to reduce that time just a little bit further. I'm not going to keep it on for like 3-4 hours or something like that because that would be silly. Especially if I'm only got like a very brief time that I'm able to get a chance to do that. But yeah, we'll be playing this some more tomorrow, and then on Friday we'll be doing more of the watch along for The Expanse season 4. I think we'll probably be sticking with 2 episodes for this Friday again as well. But we'll just to see how it goes. Maybe do 3. It all depends on how busy my work is during the day. If I'm like absolutely mentally drained, it'll be 2. If it's like a sort of Friday I'm expecting, it'll probably be 3, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. For now though, I am going to say goodnight because a certain fuzzball here is getting very grumpy and wants the chair. Also, I need to go and have a shower because I'm stinky. So I will say goodnight, and if you can join me tomorrow, brilliant. If not, see you soon. Bye bye.